Hi, this is Paige.
Hello, Paige. What can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
So I need some advice.
Okay.
I am dating this great guy, and right now he's down in Florida doing a construction job with his cousin's company, and he's supposed to be back this week, maybe even later today.
Okay, what is this great guy's name?
His name is Evan.
Evan. Okay, so Evan's coming home.
Yeah, Evan's coming home from Florida, and I thought it would be nice to make him a cute yard sign that says, "Welcome home," so when he got home, he would be able to see it. And so I spent Saturday making it, and I drove over to his place to put it in his yard. And as I got close to his house, I noticed that there's a yellow Jeep in the driveway. So I'm like, okay. And as I got closer, I can see on the back of the Jeep that it has a sticker that says "Boss Bitch."
Wow. That's one classy bumper sticker there.
Right?
Yeah.
So instead of stopping and putting the welcome home sign, I just kept driving by and wondering whose freaking Jeep is that? So I went to go get lunch, and I came back, and it was about an hour later, and when I got back, the Jeep was still there. And so now I'm like, okay, who is this Boss Bitch Jeep in the driveway of the man that I've been sleeping with for the past month?
Yikes, yeah.
So do you know if he has a sister or anything? Like maybe he asked his sister to come over to pick up his mail,
that
or
could
I don't
be.
know.
Maybe he just said, hey, can you park in my driveway so it looks like somebody's home or something like that?
He does have a sister, but she lives in New York, and the license plate on the Jeep was Virginia.
Huh, okay. Well, it still could just be like a friend, like feeding his dog or something.
He doesn't have a dog, so
Oh.
You said he's not back from his trip yet, right?
No, he's supposed to be back sometime this week. It just depends on when they finish the job.
Okay. Any chance he finished up early? Like it quietly came back home? Maybe he had another job waiting for him when he got home.
And that is exactly what I'm afraid of.
Okay. So, listen, I'm sure it's probably just somebody getting his mail, turning his clocks back, watering his plants, something like that.
Yeah, so that's another thing. So I offered to do all of that for him while he was gone. I said, do you want me to come over, get your mail, I can do your laundry, and then, you can have fresh bed sheets to sleep in, and I'll be in the bed waiting for you. And he flat out said, no, thanks.
Wow. I would have not turned that offer down. Okay, so who is the boss bitch? And what the heck was she doing over at his place? That's what we're trying to figure out?
Yeah, but I don't want him to think that I was spying on him or like...
No. We can make it seem like completely legit. Don't worry. We do this all the time. But we do need his phone number, though, if you can get that for us.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. When we come back next, we will get Evan on the phone. We will see if we can figure out the mystery of Boss Bitch and who she is next.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. Is this Mr.
Yeah, it is. How can I help you?
Listen, I'm sorry to bother you. I wanted to let you know one of my kids threw a baseball and accidentally hit your Jeep. It happened on Saturday while we were visiting some friends. The kids were outside playing ball, I guess, and one of them told me they accidentally hit your Jeep. I guess it was parked in your driveway. Anyways, I wanted to offer to pay for if there was any damage.
No, I think you got the wrong number. I wasn't home on Saturday, and I don't drive a Jeep, so...
Oh, okay. So you don't live over on Street off of Princess Anne?
Yeah, I live there, but I don't drive a Jeep.
Oh, okay. Because I knocked on the door and nobody answered, so I talked to your neighbor, and they said it was definitely your house. Like, they gave me your number. So you got that house with the red siding, or with the Florida Gators flag out front, right?
Yeah, that's my house.
Okay. Well, that was the house. Like the big yellow Jeep in the driveway, the one with the bumper sticker with the B word on it. It said something like "bad boss" or something like that.
Okay, wait. How long ago did this happen?
It was on Saturday.
This past Saturday.
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second. So you're telling me you were at my house this past Saturday, and there was a yellow Jeep there?
Yeah, right in your driveway, and parked there and everything.
And you said it said "boss on the back.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
What was the exact time? If you could, do you remember?
I mean, I guess it was like a little around noon, like a little afternoon. My kids said one of them hit it with a baseball, but it was totally an accident.
No, that's okay. Yeah, that was actually my my ex-girlfriend. Was she in the Jeep at all, or was she parked there? Did you see her at all?
No, it was empty, but she might have been in the house though. I guess. I mean, I rang the doorbell and I thought I heard somebody, but I wasn't sure.
She must have made an extra copy here of the key I gave. I can't believe that.
Well, yeah, like I said, I mean, let me know if there was any serious damage to the Jeep or anything.
No, you know what? You could throw as many baseballs at the Jeep as you want. You could trash the windshield, and as far as I'm concerned, because that was my ex, and she was illegally breaking into my house.
Oh, wow. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, because when we dated, I gave her my spare key, but I took it back, and then I broke up with her.
Yeah.
And then she must have made that spare though, and I can't believe it.
Yeah.
She knew I was gonna be gone too. That's probably why she.
Okay. All right. Hold.
You're
All
right.
right, hold on. All right. I got to interrupt you here real quick, Evan. I'm gonna drop everything and be honest with you. This is not who you think it is. This is actually the Z Morning Zoo on Z104. Listen. We called you because it's Dirty Work Wednesday, and Paige asked us to find out whose Jeep was at your house. She drove by because she made you a welcome home sign, and she saw there was another woman at your place, so she asked us to try to find out who it was. So it really was a Jeep there. We just don't know whose Jeep it was, or at least we didn't.
Oh, yeah, well, tell Paige it was my freaking psycho ex. Most likely broke into my house because she's trying to get back on my crap, and she left. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just told her. She's listening right now.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea, Evan.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry about all this. I didn't know that she was going to be there.
No. It's okay. Do you need me to go back over there to see if anything's missing, or?
No. That's fine. That's sweet of you. I'm coming home tonight, but I am calling the cops on her as soon as I get home.
Yeah, you might want to make sure she's not, like, hiding somewhere in your house when you get home first. I mean, you did say she was psycho, so.
She is psycho. Trust me.
Yeah, apparently you are, too.
He's already angry enough.
Hi, this is Mike.
Hey, Mike, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
So I've had this suspicion for a while now, and this past weekend, I think something happened between my ex-girlfriend and a friend of mine.
Oh, boy. Okay. So something happened like an incident or a hookup?
A hookup.
Okay. So let's get the whole story here. What is your ex-girlfriend's name?
Hannah.
Okay. And how long did you and Hannah date?
For about 4 years.
Okay. So this is a significant person then?
Yeah, very significant.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why did you guys break up? You don't mind me asking.
We've been fighting a lot over stuff, and we lived together for a while during the quarantine, which, it was a mistake. It was just one of those things where we both got on each other's nerves too much.
Okay, so you decided to end it, or was this like a we're taking a break thing?
I mean, I considered it just a break, but I guess she didn't.
I see. Now, who is this friend that you mentioned then?
His name is Brandon. We used to play men's league baseball together and stuff.
Yeah, you can't trust a Brandon. We all know that. Okay, so tell me about this hookup you think happened. Like, how did you find out about it?
So after Hannah and I broke up, I started noticing that he was liking a lot of posts she would put on Instagram about starting over and getting her life back and all that. So I was basically like, no big deal, I don't care. But then somebody told me that they saw them talking to each other at the Tides game. And so, I shot him a text and was like, hey, is there anything I need to know about these people telling me they saw you and Hannah together? And, I mean, he immediately is like, nope, I just ran into her and said hi. So about a week later, I hear that she showed up at one of his games, and I texted her and was like, so are you and Brandon then? And she just wrote back a bunch of question marks.
Yeah, kind of suspicious. So was that it? I mean, is that what you're basing all this on? The big hookup? And
no. The whole reason I called is because this past weekend, I saw on both of their Instagrams that they were both down in Corolla at the same time. And neither of them had any pictures of the other person with them. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, what are the odds they both went down there on the same weekend by accident?
Yeah, I gotcha. So you think maybe they stuck down there together and tried to have like a little secret rendezvous then?
Yeah, I mean, basically.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. What if they did? I mean, you and Hannah are no longer a thing, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they both lied to me about it, you know? Plus, my so-called friend doesn't even have the balls to tell me to my face. I mean, you could be like, hey, I know this sucks, but I'd like to ask Hannah out, and, you know, I won't do it if you think it'll ruin our friendship.
Right.
I mean, it's just messed up.
Yeah, that's true. And again, at this point, both of them say that nothing is going on, right?
Yeah. I mean, I just texted him yesterday, and he said he went down there to fish with his buddies, and there were no girls on the trip.
And do you believe him?
I don't know. I mean, that's why I called you guys.
Okay. Well, listen, let's find out what's really going on between these two. I'll tell you what, does Hannah have a birthday coming up anytime soon?
Well, I mean, not until March.
March, okay. Yeah, that's, well, okay, would this Brandon guy know that? Like, does he know when her birthday is?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's find out. Hang on, Mike. I'm going to hand you over to our Brandon, a.k.a. Shag, and then he's going to get your Brandon's phone number, okay? And then we'll call Brandon when we come back next.
Hello?
Hi, is this Brandon?
Yeah, it is. Who is this?
My name is Tim. I'm a friend of Hannah. I got your number off of her phone.
Okay.
So listen, me and a couple of Hannah's friends are planning a surprise party for her. And they were like, who are we going to invite to this thing? So I was like, keep her distracted. I'll get some names of people off of her phone. So that's where I found your number. I'm assuming that you must be the new guy in her life that she keeps talking about.
Oh, so you stole her phone?
Well, I mean, we put it back. I just stole it to get a list of friends to invite. I mean, look, if I said, hey, can we borrow your phone for 10 minutes? She'd probably get a little suspicious. So anyway, like I said, we're throwing her a surprise party. We wanted to know if you would come.
Sure. Yeah, when is it?
We're still getting that part together as well as the where. We don't know that part yet either. But as soon as we do, what I'll do is I'll text you. I'm going to put all of the yes invites on the same text chain. And by the way, don't worry, we're not inviting her ex. I don't want any drama between him and the new man in her life, which is obviously you.
Yeah, that probably would not be a good idea.
So listen, how long have you guys been a thing? Because I can't believe I haven't met you yet.
I mean, we've been kind of keeping everything on the DL for a while now. You know, we haven't really told anybody that we're actually dating.
Okay, so trying to keep it secret for now then.
Yeah. You mentioned her ex?
Yeah, Michael? Yeah, I never really liked him.
Yeah. So Hannah and I were sort of together while they were, you know, still together, so it got kind of complicated, and then they finally broke up, and now we're just kind of sort of keeping it to ourselves, keeping it in the kind of a secret until that whole thing...
Hold up a second! So you and Hannah were messing around?
Listen, I'm not really a friend of Hannah's. This is actually the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104. Right now, you're on Dirty Work Wednesday. Mike called us because he kind of figured out what's been going on with you and Hannah.
Yeah. So how was your little fishing trip last weekend, huh? Did you catch a lot of fish?
Hey, listen, I was going to tell you everything when we had a chance to sit down alone and talk about this and be
you
adults.
had plenty of chances.
Okay, well, all right, I'm sorry. Okay, now you know. Okay, Hannah and I have been hooking up with each other since last year. Okay, we hooked up right before New Year's. We hooked up this past summer when you went to visit your fucking dad. Okay, we hooked up that weekend when you went to the Eagles game.
Oh, that is fucking great. Thanks a lot for having every fucking opportunity to tell me and never fucking doing it.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm doing it now, okay? I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure I left stuff over at her apartment. I was kind of hoping you'd just find it out so we could get caught and you'd just fucking break up with her. Okay, I don't know how you didn't catch on earlier. We weren't that fucking careful about it.
Well, you know what? Whatever, man. It. You know what? I hope you two are happy together. I hope you give each other herpes and have a ton of herpes babies together. You, her, and off, you fucking fake-ass friend.
Oh, God. That was one of the meanest sign-offs on Dirty Work
Super crazy.
I've ever heard in my entire life. Are either of them there anymore?
No.
Okay.
No.
Good God Almighty!
There you have it.
Wow. So that Trader song that we played, that was
Perfect
timing. Then I guess. Wow.
Dirty Work Wednesdays.
Hi, this is Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. What can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
I have a suspicion that my husband is lying to me about something, and I just want to know why. And if I'm wrong, I don't want to have that out there in my circle of friends. So
Okay.
I'm hoping you guys.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, slow down here. What's your husband's name?
Tom.
Okay. And how long have you been married?
So we've been married for 5. We've actually been together for like 7 years.
Okay. So what do you think he's lying about?
So basically, we live in Chesapeake, but Tom owns a condo in Virginia Beach. So he's been like trying to get rid of it. It's not happening.
Right,
So
right.
he's just like renting it out.
Okay.
So basically, he's had like a few different tenants since he started, and like no one too difficult. But 3 months ago, this woman moved in, and I don't know her, but ever since she moved in, like there's problem after problem. Like he's always going over there, and he's like super handy. He's always going over to fix something for her, and it's just.
He's had this condo as long as you've known him, right?
Yeah, he's always had it.
Well, the condo is old now, right? I mean, it's going to break. Things are going to break in a condo.
No, I know. But here's the thing. So he's super handy. I don't want to seem like super crazy, but like he will always go over there and fix stuff himself. Like no big deal. But all of a sudden, this new woman moves in, and he's over there constantly. Like all of a sudden, it's not that old.
Okay,
and
so
it just seems like.
So what do you think? This person is lying or something?
I don't know. I don't know if the person is lying or if he is, but I have asked Tom, like, what's this lady's problem? You're always over there. Like, why are you over there every, single weekend? And he's like, well, it's just because, like, she's super old. So this is where it's, like, getting a little bit, like, crazy in my head. He says that she's a super old lady, and that's the whole problem.
Okay.
So I just, like, totally accepted that. And then, like, just out of curiosity, like, I just, like, looked her up on Facebook, and the thing is that she's not old at all. I swear to God, she's like 41.
Mm.
Yeah, she's divorced. She has a teenage daughter. But when he said old lady, I mean, she's 41. That's not old.
Right.
Okay, so that's one thing. And this is where it's all getting caught up in my head. She said mutual friends. They're mutual friends, Tom and this lady. So then I'm like looking more and more stuff, and I'm like getting all caught up on Facebook, which is so stupid. But she's liking all of his posts. So she doesn't ever comment or anything, but she'll like go in and just like post after post.
I'm sure that she does that because she knows if she actually comments, it's going to show up more often. As if she just likes something, it's still pretty incognito, you know?
Right, that's what I think. Like she doesn't comment, she just like wants to like I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, Jennifer, what is this lady's name?
So her name's Lainey, but I had asked Tom a while back. I was like, what's this lady's name? And he told me her name was Elaine. But on Facebook, it says Lainey, which, like an abbreviation. But I feel like Elaine is like, I don't know, like an older sounding name. And that's why he said it. He wanted her to sound older.
Right. Okay, so bottom line here. You think Tom is going over there for more than just fix-it duties?
I mean, maybe. I just feel like, okay, here's another thing. Last Saturday, he went over there, I think, at like 4 o'clock, and he was like, oh, I'm just going to be a while. And he had like a change of clothes with him, and I was like, oh, are you like bringing dress-up clothes, like joking? And he was like, no, I'm just going to stop by the cleaners and drop these off, which, if you know my husband, this man has never once dropped off anything at the cleaners. Like, not in our entire years of marriage or even dating.
Okay.
Never once been to the cleaners.
I would say that's kind of suspicious right there. So, now who do you want us to call, Tom or this Lainey person?
Well, I don't have her number, so I guess Tom, but I don't even, what do you guys say?
Okay. Well, now, did you want to stay on the line and listen, or do you want to hang up and listen on the radio?
No, I want to stay on.
Okay.
I do.
Then when we come back, what we'll do is we'll call Tom. We'll see if we can get the truth out of him while you're listening secretly. But we're going to need a plan for this one, though. Mm-hmm. So if anybody has any ideas and you want to text us at 757-104. Now, what were some of the ideas?
Okay,
maybe the ones that we didn't go with.
Okay, here's 3 of the most popular ones.
Okay.
Pull the STD card from the local health department, was notified,
Yeah.
Say Lainey applied for a job and put him down as a reference.
And then we could ask what's your relationship with her.
Yeah. Maybe say she's in the hospital and he's listed as her emergency contact.
Okay. These are all good ideas, by the way. It's not that we did.
Someone texted in a really good idea.
Somebody said, why don't you have Ashley call and pretend to be a friend of Lainey's who lives in the condo complex and say that she needs something fixed too, and then kind of have a conversation with him.
Yeah, they're like, since Tom is a handyman, Ashley should call him and say she was referred to by Lainey and allude to sexual acts.
Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to call. Ashley's going to pretend she lives in the same condo complex. She's friends with Lainey and say, Lainey recommended you. He said you're really handy, yada, yada, yada.
So this is really relying on if Ashley can pull this off.
Well, yes.
Oh, shut your mouth, Brandon.
Here we go.
All right, here we go indeed. All right, here we go indeed. All right, so. But remember, when he talks to you, after you ask him for the help with thing, remember to bring up and just be like, I'm so happy for you and Lainey.
Okay. Shh.
Hello?
Hi, is this Tom?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Tom. My name's Ashley. I'm actually a friend of Lainey's, and I live in the same condo complex as her. She told me to call you because I needed help with something.
Okay. What's up? What can I do for you?
So I need somebody to help me hang a picture, and I want it to be straight, and plus it's kind of a big picture. It's definitely a two-person job, and I don't have one of those straightener thingies with the little bubble inside of it.
What, a level?
Yes, a level. Do you think next time you're over you could stop by and help me? I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Perfect. And by the way, just to put this out there, I'm really happy for you and Lainey. Like, I haven't seen her so happy in a long time. Like, not since she got divorced.
Oh, well, I'm happy if she's happy, I guess.
Yeah, I was joking with her because I told her, well, I don't think I can repay Tom for his work the same way you do.
Oh, I mean, she doesn't really pay me. I own the condo, so if something breaks, I have to fix it anyway. So it's not a.
Oh, I know. I mean, I just meant, like, don't worry. I'm not going to make a move on your boyfriend or anything.
I gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, we're not really exclusive or anything. So, but next time I'm in the area, I'll swing by, and you don't have to worry about repaying me. It'll be our little secret, unless you're a good cook.
Actually, I am. I'm a great cook.
Well, then I will try to make it at dinner time. What day's good for you this week?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you're the one with the busy schedule.
Enough. Okay, enough. I'm so sorry. Oh, my God, Tom, you fucking disgust me. How long has this been going on? Hello? Thomas, I am talking to you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello. This is your wife? Oh, you want to explain to me how long you've been seeing this other woman? Was it before she moved in? Like, what is happening?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about right now.
Are you? Do not lie to me right now, and do not hang up. Do not run from this.
Oh, he did hang up. Jennifer, not only did it sound like he was dating that Lainey girl, it sounds like he was trying to get with Ashley, too.
Yeah, he definitely was a weirdo. He gave me the creeps.
No, I cannot believe it. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I know I'm supposed to, like,
no,
this is what I was trying to do, but now.
Look, I don't know about you, but I'm wondering who else he's gone over to fix things for. Like, who was the tenant before Lainey?
Well, before it was like a couple guys in the Navy, like no one.
Ooh.
Oh, well, okay. Well, he probably didn't have to go over there and fix things, but it still sounds like something's going on. I think you just got the proof you were looking for.
Well, yeah, but I'm just like, I'm sorry. I just feel like it's so stupid. Like, I just should have known. Like,
No. You're not stupid, and you did know, and that's why you called us. You just needed the proof. That's all.
Hey, this is Chris.
Hey, Chris, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Okay, so I know this might sound a little crazy, but a friend of mine swears that he saw my wife making out with some dude at an airport. And I don't know, the way he says it, it's like, it just...
So, all right, so what's your wife's name?
Rebecca.
Okay, so your friend saw her at the airport making out with some dude.
Yeah, at the Atlanta airport, yeah.
At the Atlanta airport. Okay, all right, now I'm confused. Start from the beginning.
Okay, So, Rebecca, she is a rep for Paul Mitchell, you know, the hair product people. And her job, she, like, pushes the products, like, salons and other places like that. And she does a lot of traveling for work. But usually, she's gone 1 to 2 days car trip.
Okay, so she's like a regional rep.
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so she tells me a few weeks ago that there's some big hair show coming up in Atlanta, and she's got to go for work. And this time, like 4 days or something like that. And I'm like, okay, cool, have fun. So she leaves for this thing on a Monday. And I dropped her off at the airport. And then on Tuesday, I get a call from a guy who, like, we used to hang out with each other, but I haven't talked to him in, like, 3 years. And, like, we used to work together, and we did some fantasy football league and stuff. And
okay.
Anyway, he calls me, and he's like, hey, man, it's a little weird, but are you and Rebecca still together? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, okay, because I could have swore I just saw her at the airport yesterday making out with some guy that was not you.
Okay, you said this was at the Atlanta airport?
Yeah, I guess he lives out there now. And he said he was pretty sure it was her, but he didn't know who the guy was. And they were boarding a gate to go to Orlando.
Oh, wow. Oh, so she lied about the trip and everything.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know. But, like, I called her to see what was going on, and I asked her where she was staying. And she gave me the hotel and the room number and all that stuff.
Okay, and this was in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Did you try calling the hotel?
I did. And I called the front desk, and I was like, hey, I'm trying to reach my wife. Her name's Rebecca Shaffer, and I think she's in room 206. And they put me through to her room, but then nobody answered.
Wow, okay. So, but she had a room and everything?
Yes.
Huh. Okay. How sure was your buddy that this was actually your wife he saw at the airport?
So what he said he was like almost 100% sure.
Okay, and what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, on one hand, like, it seems like she wasn't lying, but on the other hand, I don't know. The whole thing just seems a little too coincidental, you know?
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking. Like, what are the odds that a friend of yours would see someone who looks just like your wife in the Atlanta airport, of all places, on the same day she's supposed to be flying there? Like, but why would she give you the hotel room and the number?
Well, maybe she gave her room to somebody else. Like, maybe she has a friend who is doing this same hair thing and didn't have a room yet. And she was just like, you can have the one I reserved. I'm not going to be using it.
I guess. Okay, so I'm assuming you want the truth here. Like, where is she really? And is she alone?
Yeah, I mean, it's killing me. I didn't sleep at all last night.
Okay, well, let's figure this out. Do you know what airline she was flying, supposedly?
I dropped her off at Delta. That was it, Delta.
Delta, okay. Yeah, well, that would make sense with the whole Atlanta thing. Ashley, check if Delta does, like, a connect to Orlando.
I'm pretty positive they do. I mean, just about every airline does a connect to Orlando. I mean, freaking Disney World's down there.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, let's see if we can find out, first of all, if she went to Orlando, and second, if she went there alone or with this mystery dude. And again, this whole thing could be one huge mistake, but it sure seems like too coincidental to me.
Hello?
Hi, is this Rebecca?
Yes, it is.
Okay, wow. You are a hard person to get a hold of. My name is Clint Barton, and I'm calling from Delta Airlines. We've been trying to get a hold of the gentleman that you were traveling with on Monday. He left a personal item behind in his seat. And then we paged the airport loudspeaker, but I guess he didn't hear it. And we didn't have a reliable phone number on record for him, but we had yours. And our flight attendant said she thought you two were traveling together. Is that right?
Yeah, I can help you. I can probably actually get a hold of him. What number do you need him to call?
Well, actually, what we can do is we can send the item right to wherever you are. I mean, we actually have a courier who works for us who just delivers in town for no charge. Plus, it's same day. That way you don't have to wait for us to mail it. Now, are you staying here in town?
Yeah, we're actually staying at the Marriott, Marriott World Center.
Okay, and that's in Atlanta?
No, Orlando.
Right, sorry, that's what I meant, Orlando. Okay, and I can just tell our courier to send it to your room, correct? I mean, I assume you're staying in the same room.
We are, yes.
Okay, great. Let me put our courier on with you real quick. He's got a couple more questions for you.
Okay, I'm just really busy right now, so if you could just make it quick, that'd be great.
We can make it real quick, no problem. One moment, hang on. Okay. Yeah. Well, it looks like she was lying, Chris. Do you want us to do this part, like the courier thing, or do you want to do it?
No, I want to talk to her.
Okay, stand by. Miss Shay?
Yes.
Hi, I've got our courier on with us, and he's going to make sure you get what's coming to you, okay?
Okay.
So you're in Orlando, right?
Yes, I am.
So not Atlanta then.
Nope, I just told them that.
And then the guy you're sharing your room with, is your husband okay with all this?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I was just wondering if your husband, Chris, was okay with you lying to him by going to Orlando so you could have a f***ing, like, I don't know, affair and whatever.
Okay. What's going on?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know. So, like, I don't know how long you've been lying to me. How many of these work trips are, I don't know, really trips where you go and screw other guys?
Ooh.
Okay. Chris? Slow down, detective, okay? I think you're jumping to conclusions. Like, I know you're upset that I'm not in Atlanta.
No. See, I'm upset that you've been lying to me and that you're screwing other guys.
Who said I was screwing other guys?
Oh, I don't know. I got a call yesterday from Rick Gordon, and he said he saw you at the airport making out with some dude.
Okay, first of all, I don't know who the hell that is. And second of all, I'm working out here, and I told you that. I told you I had a convention to work.
Yeah, you told me it was in Atlanta.
Yes, and then I said a week later that they may move it. Okay? Depending on the availability of the building that we were going to be in, they might move it. I told you that, Chris.
But I thought you meant, like, moving it somewhere else, like down the street, not moving it to another city in Orlando. And who's this guy you're with? And who's in your freaking room?
Okay, my roommate is Steven, who's also a rep for Mitchell, and he didn't have a room ready, okay? They're getting it ready for him today. He can't get into it. And by the way, he's super gay, okay?
I just don't understand how you don't think to tell me, like, oh, you know, by the way, the convention's now in Orlando. It's a whole other city, not Atlanta. You know, I'm sorry, I just don't get that.
Well, I didn't think you cared. You don't care about anything I do. I didn't think I needed to tell you. Next time, I'll make sure to CC you on every single one of my emails, okay? Can I get back to work? Because I'm really busy. Or do you want to send your little spy friend to check up on me? What do you want to do? I'm busy.
Okay, friend. So there's no dude down there sleeping in your room with you?
You know what? I don't have time for this. This is ridiculous.
Okay, so she seems to have had a good explanation for everything. Do you feel any better, Chris?
I don't know.
I don't feel any better. I mean, I think she's 100% still lying.
About what?
Everything.
Okay. Here's what we'll do. If you want, Chris. Nobody sniffs out BS better than our audience. So let's do this. Tell us if you think she's lying or if you think she's telling the truth. Call us at 473-1045 or you can text 757-104.
This is Kristen.
Hey, Kristen, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
So I need your help with something that actually goes back all the way to New Year's Eve.
Oh, wow. Okay. So time machine back a couple weeks. Okay.
Yeah. So me and a bunch of friends joined up in this New Year's Eve bar crawl in Richmond. It was like a brewery bar crawl, you know, that you took a bunch of places. Like it took you to a bunch of places and then you ended up at this bar on New Year's Eve at midnight.
Okay. That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. So anyway, a few of us brought our boyfriends and I brought mine and everything's going fine. But at the end of the night.
Hang on. I'm going to interrupt you real quick. What is your boyfriend's name?
It's Tim.
Tim. Okay. Sorry. Continue. So everything's going great.
Yeah, it's going great. And then at the end of the night, this is around like last call. So all the Happy New Year stuff is over and I'm looking around and I can't find Tim anywhere. So I'm like, has anyone seen my boyfriend? And eventually we find out he was on the bus already. I guess he was ready to go. So he just walked out to wait on the bus.
Yeah. See, so some people just can't hang. That's the problem.
Yeah. So listen to this though. When we find him on the bus, he's on there like talking to this girl named Leah. And I'm like, were you going to tell us that you left? And we get into this whole fight and stuff. Anyway, so about a week later, I hear from one of my girlfriends that I need to find out what happened between Tim and Leah on the bus.
Oh, Oh, no.
Yeah, she heard something happen, so I'm like, interesting. But I didn't bring it up because the girl who told me about it, she's a liar. She likes to lie. So
Okay, all right.
So then the next week goes by, and I'm having lunch with one of my other friends, and she's like, so what happened when you talked to Tim? And I was like, talk to him about what? And she's like, Kristen, something definitely happened on that bus.
Oh, boy. Well, let me ask you this. When you guys got to the bus, was it a rockin'? Because if so, you shouldn't have come a knocking.
You're cheesy.
No, there's nothing going on. They were just sitting there.
Well, did you eventually talk to your boyfriend? Like, did you tell him what you heard?
Kind of. So at first I tried to trick him. I was like, so I heard from that Leah girl today that we hung out on New Year's. And he was like, oh, that's cool.
Did he look nervous when you said her name?
No, but he's a pretty good liar.
All right.
I love how everyone you hang out with is a good liar. My friend said this, but she's a liar. My boyfriend did this, but he's a liar.
So overall, though, what does your gut tell you? Like, do you think something happened?
I didn't until the second friend that I had lunch with said something.
Yeah, but she could have heard it from the first friend. I mean, this could all just be one big rumor that has no truth to it at all.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm sick of hearing the rumors. I just want to hear the truth.
Okay, I gotcha. And that's where we come in.
Yes.
Okay, so we could try a three-way call if you want. We could call this Leah girl and put her on with Tim, maybe.
Well, she lives in Richmond, so I don't know. She's a nursing student. I'm not sure if she'll even answer if you call her.
Okay. All right, that does complicate things. Well, how about this? Let's call her on her own, just her. And if she does answer, what we can do is we can get parts of her voice recorded, and then we'll call Tim, and we can make it sound like she confessed something to us. Then we'll see if your boyfriend either admits something or maybe just denies it vehemently. I mean, if
big
she.
word.
Thank you. I got a word in the day calendar. By the way, I do have a backup for this in case this doesn't work.
Okay, good.
Because I'm thinking she says she's a nursing student in Richmond. I'm wondering if they even have school today. Or if it got canceled because they got snow too.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. This is Energy. We got a call that your power is out.
My power?
Yeah, is your power currently out where you are right now?
No, not at all.
I'm sorry, who am I speaking with?
Leah?
Thanks, Leah. So you're telling me everything is fine where you're at right now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, well, somebody from this number called us and said their power was off.
Okay, well, it definitely wasn't me.
So everything's fine?
Yes.
Okay, sorry to bother you.
No problem.
All right, have a nice day. Okay, Shaq, let's rewind that real quick. Get me to the, Hey, very nice. Let's get to the parts, because we just recorded that. So let me hear a little bit of this. Hang on a second. And we'll find some spots that their power was off.
Okay, well, it definitely wasn't me.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. We got to get her saying, like, yes, no. That's the whole idea.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Hang on a second.
Leah?
Okay, we got that. Thanks, Leah. So you're... All right. And then let's use... So let's use that. Mark that one. Check.
No, not at all.
And let's mark that one. And then let's mark...
My power?
No. Yeah, is your power... We can't use that. Let's mark hello.
Hello?
Yeah. Okay. So let's see if we can use this audio.
Okay.
All right. And we're going to call Tim now. And we will try to be sneaky about this. And Kristen, you can hear us, right?
Yep, I can hear everything.
Okay. So I would... You can jump in wherever you want to. I would wait, though, until we try to pull this trick on him. And we're going to play the recorded parts of Leah's voice that we got. So at that point, if you feel like jumping in, you can.
Okay.
So let's call up Tim.
Darling at random.
Hello?
Hey, Tim?
Yeah?
Hey, dude, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104. Nick, Ashley, and Shaggy, how are you today?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you guys doing today?
We're very good. Have you by any chance been listening to the show this morning at all?
This morning, no, haven't gotten a chance yet.
That's okay. So listen, we're doing a segment called New Year's Confessions, and we got a call from someone you definitely know. She told us what went down between the two of you on New Year's Eve. We wanted to hear your side of the story, okay?
Wait, who called you?
Well, let's bring her on real quick. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Your name, once again, is?
Leah?
Right. So now, Leah, you confessed that you and Tim did some naughty stuff on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
And you don't mind if we get his side of the story?
Yeah, it's fine.
Because you said it was mostly him who started all of this between you two. He's the one who initiated it.
Well, it definitely wasn't me.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on. First of all, she's lying to you. She's the one who started everything. She's the one who did all of this. All right. You want to know the truth? You want to know what happened?
Yeah, we want to know your side of the story. Yeah.
All right, so she and I are on the bus talking, and we're both wasted, and it's late, and she just starts kind of, rubbing her hands on me, and then she's kind of, she's a little, tired, whatever. She lays her head in my lap, and I'm like, well, this is kind of a bad idea. I don't think this is a good idea. And before I know it, she's like fumbling around with my belt and zipper and trying to take my pants off.
Oh, is that how it happened, Leah?
No, not at all.
You were such a fucking liar. You started everything. I'm the one who had to push you off of me before my girlfriend showed up.
Boy, if your girlfriend had walked in and seen that.
Trust me, she would have pushed me off the bus, thrown me off, and I would have had to walk home at best.
Okay, so to be clear, your version is that Leah got all on you and a little bit happened, but you stopped before your girlfriend showed up.
Yes, that's what really happened. Yes, I stopped everything. I didn't want anything to happen.
Okay, so how do you feel about that answer, Kristen?
I mean, at least I finally know the truth. So you're telling me that nothing happened?
I swear to God, nothing happened. That's what happened.
Okay.
Wait, how did you get on the phone?
Oopsies.
I'm going to let Kristen explain that part to you later. So, Tim, have a good one. And by the way, that really wasn't Leah. That was just a recording of her voice. You should probably know.
Wait,
that.
what? What's it?
That's always so awkward when we have to do it that way, but that's my favorite part. Kristen, do you feel better or worse now?
I mean, I feel like I know the truth now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel any better.
Yeah.
Well, do you think you're going to stay with your boyfriend after all of this?
I don't know. I just don't know why he didn't tell me, so I guess we need to just talk about all this first.
Hey, this is Brendan.
Hey, Brendan, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
All right, so I need some help figuring out what I did. I was dating this girl. I went on a date with this girl, then all of a sudden it's like we go from, this could be something, this has potential, to, sorry, I'm not interested, and never hearing from again. So now I'm just kind of wondering what happened. It was like almost like overnight.
So who is this girl? What's her name?
Megan.
Okay, and how did you meet her?
We met up through one of the dating apps.
And give me the story. Did you take her on a date then?
Well, we sort of got to know each other through the app first. We got into the DMs. Eventually, I asked if she wanted to meet up for coffee. Kind of play it safe, a nice, comfortable environment, just to kind of meet up for the first time.
Okay, so this all sounds by the book so far.
Yeah. So we met up for coffee, and it was like amazing. We had a lot in common. We like the same shows. We like the same music. We like the same movies. We grew up in the same area. So, I thought it was going, really well, super well. I asked if she wanted to get dinner after that because that was going so well. She's like, yeah, sure. So, she gave her a real number. So, I texted her a couple days later, and then we went out for dinner.
Okay, so far, this all sounds good.
Yeah, no, it was. So, we got to dinner, and again, the whole night's going great. She's laughing at my jokes. She's flirting. She looks like she's having a good time. She's relaxed. At the end of the night, we both leave. I send her a text to make sure that she got home okay, and she texts me back, and that was it. So, yeah, I got home. And I think it was a few days later, 3-4 days later, I send her a text, say, hey, what are you doing this weekend? And she sends me a message that says, sorry, I'm busy, thanks anyway. Yeah, so maybe she's busy. We don't know each other that well. I have no idea what she's got going on. So I'm trying to not take it personally. Then on Sunday night, I send her another text, just trying to keep it light, to be like, oh, hey, how was your busy weekend? And I got nothing back. So I'm like, well, maybe she's playing hard to get or something. But that was over a week ago. So I'm pretty sure something's up. The only options are she lost her phone, or I am absolutely being ghosted and blown off here.
So that is a little bit mysterious. Now, when you guys were at dinner and you said she was looking flirty or comfortable, however you put it, that wasn't just your hopeful imagination, right? Like, did you get any sense that she wanted to end the night early?
No, not at all. I trust me, I've had bad dates before. I know how those go. This didn't seem like that at all. And in fact, I was kind of joking about how I need to kind of step things up before we go on the third date because, the coffee went well and dinner was going well. But no, she said, "No, I think you're doing pretty good so far." Like, in the middle of dinner. So I'm not sure how her mind changed between that and the next weekend and now, but something must have come up.
But you said you guys had a lot in common, right?
Yeah, a ton of stuff. Like I said, shows, movies, sports, music, you name it.
Okay, well, the reason... So I'm asking because is there any chance she would know one of your exes? Like, is there a chance she knows anybody you used to date or somebody said, oh, he's not worth it or anything like that?
Well, I don't know. I doubt too many of my exes, not that there's a ton of them, would really say that about me. I'm still friends with most of them. At least we stay in touch a little bit.
Do you remember any moment during the dinner where for a minute things seemed awkward?
No, okay. Nothing comes to mind.
Did you pay for the dinner?
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Did you tip generously? I mean, maybe she judged you by the tip you left.
Oh, no. I come from restaurants. I always tip, at least 20%. I over-tip.
Okay.
Was there a goodnight kiss after the dinner?
No, I didn't want to, dive right in. I gave her a hug, and I thanked her, and, I tried to not be, super aggressive about it.
Okay. And you're sure there was supposed to be another date?
I'm not a mind reader, but... everything I had felt up to that point sure seemed that way.
Okay, so now you're wondering why there isn't one.
Yeah, that's really all I want to know. Whatever, but I have no idea what's going on here. If I made her feel some kind of way, I'd like to find out what it was.
Okay, so we'll call her up. We'll see if we can find out. I mean, we can be very persuasive. You do still have her number, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so give that to Shag, and then we'll call her when we come back next.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Megan, please?
Can I ask who's calling?
This is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick, Natalia, and Shaggy on Z104.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am. And this is Megan?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I thought you were calling to try to get me to vote for somebody or something.
Oh, yeah. No. Well, the election is sort of over now, so hopefully you're still not getting those phone calls. No, we were calling because we needed your help with something.
Okay.
So we were doing a segment this morning about what went wrong on your first date. And we heard from this guy named Brendan. He said you guys went out on a date. Do you remember going out to dinner with Brendan?
I do.
Oh, okay. Well, that did not sound good. So he told us about your dinner date. And according to him, things were going good. He said you looked amazing. The conversation seemed to be going well. He said you had some things in common. Is all of this sound correct so far?
I mean, for the most part, yeah. I mean, kind of.
He also said that he sort of expected that there would be another date in your future, but you kind of turned sour on him. Is there a particular reason why?
You know what? Yeah. There is. And is he listening right now?
I mean, do you want him to be listening?
Honestly, I don't even care.
Okay, so did he say something or maybe do something that turned you off so bad?
Yeah, he really did. He seriously offended me.
Okay, well, we got to know what that was then. Did he have food stuck in his teeth? Did he have dragon breath? Did he have incredible BO or something?
No, he made a huge mistake, and he probably didn't even realize that I found out about it. He just
okay. Well, let's talk about that. What was this huge mistake?
All right. So we went to eat at the Cheesecake Factory at the town center, and at the end of the night, our waitress comes up to me and hands me a slip of paper and goes, "Here's the recipe for the cheesecake you ordered, and I know you liked it, so I thought that you might want to keep this." And I remembered thinking to myself, well, that's strange. I'm sure the Cheesecake Factory does not want their staff giving out the recipes to customers.
Yeah, I would think so, too. That is strange.
Yeah, so I get to my car, and I look at the paper, and it's a note from the waitress, and it said, He said you weren't his girlfriend, but I thought you should know while you were in the bathroom that he asked me for my phone number. Girls gotta stick together.
Oh, my God. So he asked for the waitress's phone number while he was on a date with you?
Yep.
Wow. Wow. And how about that waitress? Girls gotta stick together. Unbelievable.
Yeah, honestly, I almost walked back to the restaurant just to give her a bigger tip, but it was late and I was by myself in the parking garage, so I just drove home and
So after you found that out, you decided you were no longer interested in Brendan then?
No, thank you.
Okay. But listen, it's not like you guys are in a relationship or anything. I mean, you're both free agents, right?
We are, but it's just really the level of disrespect that did it in for me.
I mean, I completely agree. Here's the other thing. If he's doing it to you now, what happens when you are in a relationship and he's still doing it?
Yeah, exactly. I don't have time for boys who like to play games like that. I'm looking for a real man.
It looks like Brendan might be calling in here. Did you want to talk to him at all?
Nope. Not really, but tell him thanks for the free dinner.
Okay. Okay, I will. Thanks for clearing up the whole mystery there, Megan.
No problem. I love you guys, and I love your show.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. Thanks again. Have a great morning.
You too.
The Morning Zoo's Dirty Work.
Hi, this is Janelle.
Hey, Janelle, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
So I'm in a wedding in a few weeks, and one of my best friends, Kate, she's getting married, and I'm a bridesmaid.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations, I guess. I never know if this is a good news thing or not.
No, it's cool. She's a really awesome person, but listen to this. So Kate tells me that she wants to do something really nice for her fiance Mark while he's out on his bachelor party. Him and some of his friends went down to Myrtle Beach for a golf weekend, / bachelor party, whatever. So I was like, no way. My cousin works down there at a massage place. Maybe you could get him a massage and I'll get her to hook you up. I figured, they'd be playing golf all weekend and drinking every night, so it'd probably be a perfect fit.
Yeah, that sounds perfect to me.
Yeah. So, anyways, I call my cousin and we make it happen. Then on Monday, I get a call from her, and I thought it was weird that she gave me a call in the first place. She left me a voicemail, and all the voicemail said was, "Call me back. I have to tell you what happened to your friend." So I'm thinking maybe they didn't tip her well, or they just made a mess like a normal bachelor party would, probably.
Right.
I don't know. So anyways, I called her back, and she was like, "Yeah, you might want to tell your friend who's getting married that her fiance whipped out his and asked me if I would massage it."
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. Are you serious?
Yeah. She was like, I was finishing up and I asked him how he felt because that's what we're supposed to do. And he looks right at me and pulls out his thing and he's holding it in his hand and he goes, "Do you guys do anything with this?"
Oh my gosh.
So
just whipped it out.
So he just whipped it out then. Wow. That is a bold move. I wonder how often that happens in a massage place.
Yeah, no, she tells me stories like that happen all the time. It happens way more than you think, and not just guys either.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. You do anything with this? Okay. Wow. So now I guess you must be like, somebody needs to tell Kate.
Well, no, because at first I was like, let me check out and see what I can find out. I need to hear the whole story from someone, because I don't know. I mean, I just see this guy being with his friends and them daring him to do it or making like a stupid boy bet that he won't do it.
Okay.
I guess he could have been drinking. I don't know. So I went ahead and I figured I'd text Mark. And I just texted him and I said, "So how was the massage?" And he writes back, "Great." And I go, "Great. Anything you want to tell me about it?" And he writes, "Kate said you hooked us up. Thanks a lot." So now I'm like, this really did happen? I don't know. Anyways, I called my cousin back and it was like, what was the name of the customer? And it was definitely him.
Okay.
So it was for sure him.
So he did it, but he's not acknowledging it to anyone.
I don't know. I mean, what do you think? I don't really know.
What do we think?
I think I want to know if your cousin went through with the helping out.
No, I know she didn't go through with it. That's illegal. Even in South Carolina, there's not a lot of laws there, but even that still.
Yeah.
I think that he totally did it, though, and he probably was embarrassed, and now he's just denying it.
Yeah, I could see him, like, thinking it could happen and then just being like, you know what? When am I ever coming back here? And then just going for broke.
Yeah.
So, okay, so what do we want to find out here? If he did it on a dare, if he was drunk?
I mean, I want to know if it definitely happened, first of all, and if he did, I want him to know that if he doesn't tell Kate, I'm going to.
Oh, okay. And so you said you texted him, so you have his number, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. We thought, what if we called Mark and we told him somebody on the other line has a pre-wedding confession about you?
Like a little game.
Like a little game.
Okay.
Yes, like a little game.
No Scotty in the Buzz, though.
No, we won't do Scotty in the Buzz. But we'll tell him that the other person is the woman is Janelle's cousin who gave him a massage. And we will see if he admits to it before we bring her on the air. Because maybe if he goes, oh, crap, they got the girl.
Right.
I might as well just admit to it before
Yeah.
she says something. Because then he still has the chance to go, oh, it was just a joke. I was just kidding. That kind of thing.
Yeah, and then tomato, we're done.
Right. So let's call up Mark first, and we will see what he admits to when he knows who's on the other line.
Darling at random.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. I'm calling to speak to Mark please.
Yeah, this is Mark.
Hey, Mark, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick, Ashley, and Shaggy on Z104. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
Great. So, listen, man, the reason we're calling is because we know you're getting married in a few weeks, right?
Yeah, I am, to a very lovely girl.
That's right. Kate. It's Kate, right?
Right, Kate. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, why? What did she do?
Well, actually, that's not why we're calling. We're actually calling because we have a surprise guest joining us on the other line this morning who we're going to bring on in just a second for a game that we call what, Ashley?
Pre-wedding confession.
Okay, so the way it works, Mark, is you get to make a pre-wedding confession about yourself. And usually it's something about something crazy that happened on the Bachelor party. So now, did you have your Bachelor party yet?
Yeah, actually, we just got back, so yeah.
Okay, great. So now what did you do?
We all went down to Myrtle Beach, played some golf. Basically, I was drinking with the guys on the beach and playing golf kind of thing.
Right, but that's not all you did, is it?
I mean, we ate. I don't eat.
Right, but what we're talking about is what happened with your massage.
Okay.
So our special guest this morning joining us is actually Rachel, the girl who massaged you. And she's about to reveal something to us, unless you want to make your pre-wedding confession first.
No. I mean, this should be great because I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about. So, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay. All right. So you had an appointment at a place called Massage, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And during your massage, did anything unusual happen?
Okay. Well, actually, I think I know what you're getting at.
Okay. So what is that?
All right. So the day I was supposed to have the massage, the rest of the guys were going to go play 18 holes at this brand new golf course. Okay. I was a little, let's just say, pissed off.
Okay.
That I couldn't go. There's a multitude of reasons. One, it's a brand new golf course. Two,
Right.
it was an absolutely perfect day. It was 68 degrees, kind of breezy, like beautiful. So anyway, Kate's dad, who came with us on the trip, was like, hey, if you really would rather go play golf, I'll take your massage, and that way, we don't lose it. So we sent my fiance's dad to get the massage, and I told him, hey, listen, if anybody asks me, Mark, you're getting married in 3 weeks, you're basically me.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Holy crap. So, okay, you didn't go to your massage?
No, I went golfing. I mean, okay, to be honest with you, I did feel bad because, I guess Kate
paid for it or some like paid for it. But dude, it was 68 degrees.
No, yeah.
Okay, the high was 68.
I get all that, Mark. I get all that. Hey, but are you saying Kate's dad went to the massage, not you?
Correct.
Oh my
God. Wow.
Okay.
Nasty.
Well, okay then. Okay, I think you just won pre-wedding confessions. Yay! Great job, Mark. By the way, your father-in-law is a perv. Congratulations.
All right. Thank you.
This is Kara.
Hey, Kara, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Hey, so this is, I don't know, probably not something you hear very often, but I need your guys' help because I've been seeing this guy for like a month, and I'm starting to suspect that I'm the other woman. Like, I think he has a girlfriend and hasn't been telling me.
Okay. Wow, you're right. We don't hear this very often. So you said you've been seeing this guy for how long? A month?
Yeah, almost a month.
And what is this guy's name?
Scott.
Wow. How do you hide a girlfriend for an entire month? I mean, that's talent if it's true.
Well, I mean, it's not like we see each other every day. You know, usually we just hang out on the weekends.
I got you. Okay. Now, when you guys hang out on the weekends, is it the whole weekend? Or does he say stuff like, yeah, I can only have lunch today. I got plans with friends later. Stuff like that?
No. We've hung out like Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday.
Oh. Have you hung out like Saturday night into Sunday?
Yeah, we're sleeping together, if that's for an honor.
That is what I'm trying to ask, actually. Okay, so if that's the case, and you see him all the time, what makes you think he's got a girlfriend then?
So a couple Saturdays ago, I went over to his apartment to watch some fight he ordered. And, you know, he was in the bathroom, and there's a knock on the door. And so I asked him if he wanted me to go get it, and he goes, sure, go ahead. You know, so I open the door, and there's the DoorDash delivery person standing there with like this massive amount of chicken wings. And I mean, like, it was a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
Like all kinds of sauces, bunch of bags and napkins and stuff. So I'm like, is this for us? And the girl from the DoorDash goes, yep, here. And she hands me this note. And the note says, for you and the guys, enjoy the fight. Miss you. Love, Emily.
Ah. Now, did you say was the delivery at the right apartment?
Yeah, I thought that might have been a problem, but it was. I checked.
So it was a prepaid food delivery of chicken wings.
From somebody named Emily.
Yes.
Interesting. Huh. What are you thinking, by the way? I see your mind racing over there.
Well, I'm thinking that you got a guy who told his girlfriend, don't come over tonight. I'm going to be watching the fight with the dudes. And the girlfriend, being the coolest girlfriend ever, decided to send him and his friends chicken wings.
Well, that would be the coolest girlfriend ever, first of all. Okay, so Kara, when you gave him the wings, like, did you give him the note too?
Yeah, actually, I gave him the note first, but I pretended like I didn't read it.
Okay, did he read it?
Yeah, he kind of looked at it and then went like, huh, well, I guess we got chicken wings tonight. You hungry?
Oh, man, wow. Did you eat the chicken wings?
Well, yeah, I wasn't going to pass up that opportunity. They were delicious.
Oh, my God. Okay, but at the time, you didn't know who they were from, though. Did you ask him, like, hey, so who sent you the chicken wings?
No, because I was waiting for him to tell me, but then he never did.
Okay.
Well, I have to ask, did you sleep with him that night after the fight and the chicken wings?
No comment.
So yes, then. So yes, you slept with him. All right. See, the thing I keep thinking about is this. Back in the day before I was married to my wife, like, who I would never try to pull something on, by the way, because she's Italian and probably connected, and I would end up at the bottom of a river somewhere. But before all of that, I used to play the tricky game of juggling the ladies. And either I completely sucked at it, or women are just smarter than I gave them credit for.
I'm sorry, probably both.
Probably true. But the point is, it is hard to hide other girls you're dating from each other, but it is almost impossible to hide a girlfriend. So if you've been with him for a month now, and this is the first time you suspected something, my point is, I don't think this other girl is a girlfriend. She might be somebody he's dating, but not a girlfriend.
See, honestly, I would be totally fine with that. I mean, we're not in a relationship, so if there's some other girl out there that I'm competing with, you know, that's fine. I just don't want to find out it's like a girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how bad will you feel if we find out it is his girlfriend and you ate all the chicken wings she sent over for him and his friends?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll feel bad, but I'm not the one who's lying about stuff. You know, I'm actually trying to do the right thing.
That's a good point. Okay, so let's call up Scott. Is that what you said? His name is Scott?
Yeah, Scott.
Okay, so let's call up Scott and see if we can find out who this Emily person is. Kara, I want you to stay on the line because we're going to need Scott's phone number, but also I have a fun idea if it turns out he's lying, and I want to tell you ahead of time about it, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so let's call Scott when we come back next.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. I'm calling to speak to Scott, please.
This is Scott.
Hey, Scott, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104. How are you today?
This is who?
This is the Z Morning Zoo, Nick, Natalia, and Shaggy. We do a radio show on Z104.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
I'm all right. Just kind of surprised you guys called me, that's all.
Well, let me tell you why we called. We were doing a segment this morning about people in your life that you consider to be special to you. And we got a call about you from someone named Emily.
So you did?
We sure did. So now before we bring her on, tell us about Emily. Who is Emily?
Well, Emily's my girlfriend. She's an amazing person, and she's definitely someone I would consider special to me. And, you know, I'm actually going to see her next weekend because she lives up in Harrisburg. So we're doing a long distance thing right now. Yeah,
Okay.
all the way up there, yeah.
So you guys don't get to see each other very often then?
No, not really.
Okay. But your relationship is strong, though, right? You're committed?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Scott, Emily told us about the chicken wing story. Tell us about that. I guess she sent you some chicken wings?
Yeah. It was a couple weekends ago. I had some buddies over to watch the fight on pay-per-view, and Emily just ordered us a DoorDash, and it was a bunch of chicken wings, and she sent it to my apartment, so we all had the chicken wings while we watched the fight.
So she sent you her love, long distance?
Basically, yeah.
And did you guys enjoy the chicken wings?
Yeah, they were great.
That's awesome. So just to further back up Scott's story here, we actually have one of the guys who was over at his apartment that night, and I believe that they helped you eat some of those chicken wings. So let's say hello, everyone, to Kara. Hi, Kara.
Hello, everybody.
So did you enjoy eating those chicken wings that Scott's girlfriend, Emily, sent over?
You know, I sure did. Although I don't really remember there being any guys over at the apartment. Actually, it was just me, and we did eat chicken wings and watch the fight, and ended up on his couch. So,
Scott, any comment here before we bring Emily on the air with us?
You bitch.
I see. Now, was that for Kara or Emily or us or? Okay, so I'm going to assume all three of us then. Wow.
You know, the funniest part is, right now he thinks his girlfriend Emily knows about everything. He's probably calling her right this second, saying, "Let me just explain."
I forgot about that. Yeah, so Kara, the bad news is you are the other woman, it looks like, but the good news is you got a hell of a revenge story here.
you know what? It was totally worth it.
Hi, who's this?
Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Okay, so I've been dating this girl named Brianna for a couple of months now, and I was actually thinking of making it official soon.
Like putting a ring on it official, or
No.
let's grow up
No,
and
no,
be a
no.
relationship official?
The latter, yeah. Let's grow up. Yeah, I don't think either of us are ready for marriage, but I definitely wanted to do something special. Tell her I love her, ask her if she wanted to be my girlfriend, maybe, you know, go on a vacation together, something like that.
That's so sweet that you planned something big for a moment like that. I don't think guys realize how big that moment is for us ladies. I mean, but it really is. So I'm glad that you're thinking that way.
Well, thank you, because it's a big moment for me, too. I really haven't had an official girlfriend in like 3 years. So, yeah, so I'm thinking about doing this, but then I overheard something something I guess you would call a rumor, something like that.
Oh, man. Let me take a wild guess here. You heard she slept with somebody.
No, that's not it at all. I don't know if this is worse.
Oh, boy.
Well, what does that mean? Like, what did you hear?
Okay, so I have a friend named Chris, and he has a girlfriend named Jamie. And she told Chris that she heard Brianna tell her friends that I was the worst sex she ever had.
Oh, damn. Okay. That's not good. I mean, I think her cheating is worse, but I can see why this would be kind of, yeah. So, all right, so your friend's girlfriend heard her say this?
Yeah, well, she thinks that's what she said.
Okay.
Yeah. And I guess all of her friends kind of giggled and were like, oh, and it was, yeah.
That's even worse.
Oh, okay. I have to ask you the really hard question here. Excuse the pun, but are you good in bed?
I mean, I try to be. I do my best.
Okay. Are you guys active in that department? I mean, have you slept together?
Yeah.
A lot?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you do, does she usually seem like, satisfied at the conclusion?
Well, yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
honey. Oh, honey. I think so is probably not the right answer here.
Well, I mean, she looks and she sounds like she's really into it. I think she's smiling and she's moaning and all that.
Okay.
Oh, God.
What is the purpose of you calling us? You want us to find out if this girl maybe heard the wrong thing or if you definitely suck in bed?
I know I don't suck in bed. But if the girl is telling her friends that, then why the hell am I going to be in a relationship with her?
I got you. Okay. So what we need here is for her to tell us about her sex life while you're secretly listening without her knowing.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly what I need.
Gotcha. Okay. So we can't just call her up and be like, hello, C104 Radio. Tell us of thousands of listeners about your sex life, please.
No. We can't. No, we can't do that. Okay. So what if I called her and I was like, hey, I'm taking an anonymous phone survey. Are you satisfied in bed?
I mean, that might work. You know what else might work? Honestly? Okay, here's what you do. Let's call her up for something not related to the bedroom at all, like a normal courtesy call for something. And then while you're talking to her, just be like, oh, can you hang on for a second? And then we put her on hold and you come back and you be like, sorry, that was my ex. Now he calls me at work. And the worst part is he was so terrible in bed. And then give way too much information. And then be like, have you ever had one of those? And see what she said. Because that's totally like an alley-oop for her to either say, no, not really, or yeah, I know what you're talking about, the guy I'm dating right now.
No, I don't know. Nah, I think we still call up and do the sex survey thing. We can just tell her we're from Victoria's Secret or something like we do with War of the Roses. We can tell her, answer a quick 5-question survey for a free gift card.
Okay. All right, well, listen, if that's what you want to do, but when you do that, make sure you say something like, we don't need any personal information from you, because if you start doing that, she might think it's a scam.
I totally agree. I'll say that part first then.
Okay. Jeremy, I'm assuming you want to listen, correct?
Yes, I do.
All right, so I'm going to put you on hold with Shaq so we can get her phone number, and then we'll call her when we come back. All right, here we go.
Hello?
Good morning. I'm calling to speak with Brianna, please.
This is Brianna.
Hey, Brianna. My name is Tracy, and I'm calling from the promotions department at Victoria's Secret. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, is it time for the semi-annual sale already?
No. Not until December, actually. Sorry about that. The reason I was calling is we're doing a really quick informal survey with our customers. And if you have the time to answer 5 quick questions for me, then you get a $25 gift card. We're not going to take any personal information down from you, so I don't need any credit card numbers or address or anything like that. Just 5 questions, 5 answers, and then you're all done.
Okay. Yeah, I have a few minutes. I'm actually stuck in traffic right now, so you picked a good time.
Perfect. So question 1, what time of the day do you think you feel sexiest? Mornings, afternoons, evenings?
I guess evenings. Definitely not mornings.
Oh, gosh. Me neither. Okay, question 2. Do you own any special lingerie that you only use for special occasions? Maybe like a vacation trip or, an anniversary?
Yeah, I guess. So I definitely have the day-to-day stuff and then some other stuff.
Okay, question 3. If you had to rate your sex life right now on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being don't even ask, to 10 being mind-blowing, what would you rate it?
Okay, that's funny. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. I guess I would have to give it a 3? No, a 2.
No, so nobody's special in your life right now?
I mean, I have somebody, but he's just terrible in bed.
Oh, honey, I've been there. Trust me. So he doesn't even know what he's doing?
God, I mean, okay, first of all, we had the TV on the last time we did it, and he was completely done before the commercial break ended.
Oh, boy. Okay, so let me get this right. So no foreplay then?
I don't even care about foreplay that much, but this guy is just ridiculous. It's like, where did you learn about sex? From watching cartoons or something?
Oh, my God. Okay, so instead of Iron Man, you got Speedy Gonzalez.
Yes! And then, okay, seriously, one time after I woke him up in the middle of the night because he said he needed time to rest afterward, he got all mad at me when I started messing around, and he started crying. I swear to God, crying.
No, I told you that's not what happened. That's not what happened. I was having a nightmare, and you woke me up. I was having a bad dream, and I was crying in the dream. Stop telling people you woke me up and I started crying. That is not what happened.
Okay. Wait, what's going on right now?
Brianna, I have to interrupt. This has gotten so interesting. Brianna, this isn't actually Victoria's Secret. This is actually the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104. And right now you're on Dirty Work Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how many people have you talked about me, huh? Because let me tell you something. I don't go around complaining about you to my friends, okay?
Okay, first of all, sweetheart, if you had anything to complain about, I'm sure you would.
Will you stop telling people I'm bad in bed and stop telling people that I cried because I didn't? I was dreaming. I was having a bad dream.
Okay, so 10 minutes after we started making out and you couldn't get your little man to show up for practice, that's when you started crying. So that was still from the dream?
You know what? You're a okay?
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. So,
that is not good.
I guess you might be rethinking the whole relationship thing now at this point.
I think that's done.
You were my son.
Hey, this is Matt.
Hey, Matt, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
So I think there's a possibility that I'm being catfished.
Oh, my God. People are still doing this to each other?
Apparently they are.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, give us the story.
All right, so where do I even begin? So I met this girl named Chelsea on OkCupid, which you probably heard of it, but if you didn't, it's a dating site. And I like to use, this particular site because you can chat with people for free. So I met this girl, Chelsea. Our profiles matched pretty well. We started chatting. We were actually chatting for a few weeks. And then, one day I asked her if she could send me a picture of her dog because she always talks about him so much. So she does. So from there, we sort of ditched the chat stuff. And we just started, texting each other on our phones.
Aha! I see what you did there. Very, very sneaky way to get her phone number. Very clever.
Well, I did want to see a picture of her dog, so it wasn't, some sneaky thing I was trying to do or anything.
Ah, but it worked. Okay, so you're texting each other. It's going good.
Yeah, it's going good. And I asked her if she wants to meet for some, really low-key coffee, coffee date or something. Nothing crazy, just coffee in the middle of the day outside. So there'd be no pressure and no crazy coronavirus stuff. Just to talk in person. I even told her she could bring her dog if she wanted.
Okay, and so did you guys meet up then?
So this is where things get a little complicated. So she did show up, and we got coffee, and we sat and talked, and it was great. The problem is, it started to become more evident that as our little date went on, that whoever I was talking to was not the same person I was chatting with.
Oh, whoa. That's kind of like a Twilight Zone moment there. So, okay, so it wasn't a stranger, though, right? Like, it wasn't like you accidentally met the wrong person who was also there for a date.
No. She said it was her, but there were a few things that made me think she was lying, and I wanted to run them by you guys to see what you thought.
Okay, sure, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, she didn't bring her dog. She said she didn't want to bring him outside because she was afraid he was going to run all over the place. But I remember when I asked her about her dog, and if she took him for, runs with her, she said, no, he's not much of a runner. So that was kind of weird.
Okay, and?
So the next thing was when I said something during our date, and she had no clue what I was talking about. So we were chatting online, we had this long conversation about Twilight because she just finished watching all of them during quarantine. So on our date, she was talking about how she just met one of her exes, and I threw out one of the lines. And so the lion fell in love with the lamb, and she just gave me this confused look and goes, "What?"
So, all right, so that's a line from one of the Twilight movies, then I take it?
Yeah, and it's a pretty famous line, too. Anyone who's a Twilight fan knows that part. And she just looked at me and laughed and goes, "What?" And I go, "The lion fell in love with the lamb." And she still looks so confused. So I go, "Twilight." And she goes, "Oh, yeah." It was kind of weird.
Right there would have been, like, all the proof that I needed. Like, if you're a girl and you're a Twilight fan and you don't remember that line, like...
Well, maybe she isn't really a big Twilight fan. Maybe she was, like, when you guys were chatting, she was trying to relate to you on a chat message. Like, "Oh, yeah, I like Twilight, too." Kind of like a girl says, "Oh, I'm a huge football fan," but she can't name any players on the team.
Well, I mean, I'm not the one who brought up Twilight online when we were chatting about it. She did. So it's not like I said, "I love Twilight," and she tried to compensate for it or something.
Okay, so let's get back to the crux of the problem. Then your example's the dog. Maybe the dog doesn't like to go jogging, but if she were to bring him to the park, he would go buck wild. Like, jogging and going to the park are two different things to a dog. And the Twilight thing. Maybe she is a fan, but she didn't understand you throwing that line out of nowhere. Like, maybe she needed context. Like, if you had said, "So it was like in Twilight," when he said the lion fell in love with the lamb, and then she would have been like, "Exactly."
I don't know. I just got the feeling when I was, with her that she was a different person.
Did she look like the girl in the profile picture?
Yeah, it was definitely her.
Okay, well, then there you go.
Yeah, unless the person I'm talking to and chatting with is actually somebody else.
Oh, okay, I see. So you think there might be some other person, like a much uglier friend who looks like a troll who's been writing the chats to you, but when it's game time, they send in the A-team, kind of like a Cyrano de Bergerac situation.
Like a what?
Like a Cyrano de Bergerac. Google it. It's worth a Google.
You know what you should have done? Like, when you were figuring out it wasn't her, you should have picked up your phone and called, like, her number.
That would have been so awkward. She's sitting right across from you, and you call her and go, "I wonder why your phone isn't ringing."
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really start putting two and two together until I was on my way home.
I see. All right. Well, speaking of phone numbers, you do have hers, you said, correct?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we call her up? Like, let's call her up, and we'll do, like, a spontaneous, fun, like, "How was your first date?" type thing on the air, and see how much about the date she remembers.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Well, you wanted to know the truth, right? That is why you called us, to find out if that was really her.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, look, we're not going to be jerks or anything. I promise. We're not going to be like, "Ha, I got you, you lying troll." I mean, we will be incredibly delicate about everything. I promise, okay?
Okay.
All right, just so don't hang up. We'll get her number from you. And also, I want you to be on the call, too, when we come back next.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. I'm calling to speak to Chelsea, please.
May I ask who's calling?
This is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick, Ashley, and Shaggy on Z104.
Are you serious?
Yes, we are. Is this Chelsea?
Yeah, this is Chelsea.
Hey, Chelsea, how's your morning going?
I'm great. How are you guys doing?
We are great, too. So, listen, we've been having fun this morning with something called the second date update. And the way it works is we talk with a real couple who just went on their first date, and we decide if there was any chemistry there and whether or not there should be a second date.
Fun. Okay.
So we got a call from Matt, who you went on a date with, even though it was just a cute little coffee date. But we wanted to hear how you thought everything went on your date.
Okay.
So tell us about the date from your perspective.
So we met for coffee on Sunday. We met outside around 1 o'clock, and we basically just talked and had coffee. It was kind of like a no pressure thing. And yeah, it was fun. He's a great guy.
Okay, so what did you wear on your date? Like, do you remember?
What did I wear? Trying to remember. I wore jeans because it was super windy, so I don't want to risk a skirt or anything. Yeah. So I wore jeans, and I think I wore my black blouse that kind of slipped over the shoulder.
You know what I loved hearing was when Matt told us the story of the emerald earrings you were wearing. You said they were lucky earrings. Is that right?
Yeah. Those are my lucky earrings.
Okay, so Matt said you wear them every time you go out on a first date. Have they worked their magic for you every time?
Well, clearly not every time, but yeah, I usually wear them on the first date.
Yeah. See, here's where things are about to get really weird. We just made that part up about the earrings. None of that actually happened during Matt's date, which means you haven't exactly been telling us the truth about everything, have you? So, yeah. So listen, Chelsea, I don't want you to hang up. So please don't hang up. This isn't a big let's try to embarrass Chelsea and make her feel bad thing. But we have Matt on with us, and he is a guy who is seriously into you. And he's into you for your incredible personality. And he feels like he wants to meet the person he's been chatting with, not whoever that was that he met for coffee on Sunday. Can you understand that?
Well, I just kind of wish he had this conversation with me in private.
Well, I didn't exactly know if my assumption was right until just now.
So, Chelsea, what is the truth? What's really going on here?
Okay, so what's really going on is my name is actually Amy. Chelsea is actually my roommate.
Okay, so do you send her on your dates because you don't think guys will like how you look or something? Because not all guys are like that, just so you know.
No, that's not what's going on here. I actually have a boyfriend. So Chelsea's actually the one having me help her meet guys. She doesn't think she'll meet anyone because she dropped out of high school in 11th grade after having a miscarriage, and now she only meets total assholes. So she asked me to help her find a smart, good-looking guy, and she's begged me basically to have all these conversations with them.
So this isn't the first time you guys have run this little scenario?
No, I mean, at first it started with her doing the chatting and me looking over her shoulder and giving her things to say, but eventually she started letting me do all the typing. I thought it was kind of fun because I get to flirt with guys even though I have a boyfriend.
But didn't your boyfriend have a problem with it?
No, he's actually cool with it. He even helped me a few times. There was this one guy who was really into basketball, and my boyfriend told me a bunch of players to impress the guy, and it worked.
Okay, but
so.
you're presenting an overall fake image of somebody.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, Matt, the person you chatted with, the person who loves Twilight and dogs and stuff, that's Amy, who has a boyfriend.
Yeah, that now all makes sense.
Well, Chelsea does like Twilight, too. She just hasn't seen all of them yet. And she really did say she had a great time with you on your date. So she definitely wants to see you again.
Yeah, but that's not the same person I was talking to. That's not the person I'm interested in.
Yeah, this whole situation sounds like a TV show that would be on Freeform or the CW or something.
Yeah, you just throw in a mysterious murder and you have a TV show.
So, Matt, are you interested in dating the real Chelsea again? Maybe to get to know her for real?
No, not really. I mean, I thought it was a good date, and she's really pretty. But this whole thing is just one big lie, you know?
Yeah, I agree with you. But at least you know the truth now.
Hi, this is Melanie.
Hey, Melanie, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Yeah, so I would like to find out if my husband cheated on me with another woman who was on his trip he took last week.
Oh, okay. Well, I certainly hope that's not the case. What's your husband's name?
It's Jason.
Okay. And you said he took a trip last week?
Yeah, to Detroit.
Oh, that's my hometown. What was he doing up there?
Well, so he has this company, and they were making this pitch to Chrysler up there, and he was just part of the team that was sent to do it.
I got you. Okay, so I'm guessing he's probably in sales then?
Yeah, he represents the marketing side of the company. So.
Nice. Okay, so he went up there last week, and you think it was while he was gone that he cheated?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe probably at his hotel.
Okay, what makes you think he cheated? Has he been acting differently, kind of suspicious?
Yes, there's that. And I found out that there was this woman who he told me was not going on the trip, and she actually did go.
Red
so I'm
flag.
like, okay, he lied to me about that.
And
You
this
know what
woman that went, does she work with him?
Yeah, and okay, I cannot stand this woman, and he knows that.
Okay, so hence the lie then. How did you find out he was lying about that?
Well, we were chit-chatting when he got back, and he kind of just, let it slip, and he was telling me about the presentation, and he accidentally said her name, and I was like, oh, I thought that she wasn't going on this trip, and he looks like he got caught in the lie, right?
Yeah.
So he tried to spin the story like, oh, I never said that, but I heard it. It was too late.
So this other woman accompanied him on this trip then?
Yeah, it was this past week, and then I found out more evidence when I was doing his laundry.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. What evidence did you find in the laundry? Like a little lipstick on the collar, perhaps?
No, oh my God, this is so awkward.
Uh-oh.
Say there was another kind of stain, and it was not on his collar.
Oh, God. Oh.
Oh, wow. Oh, God, that's nasty.
I know.
So you found, well, actually, I don't even think I want to know what you found.
No.
You probably don't. I probably don't. And it's just like, not to get too gross, but, you know, I was concerned, so I did examine it kind of closely. Like, you know, I like looked at it closely. I smelled it. You know, I wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy.
Okay, well, you're crazy though. Yeah, that's true. But I just don't know if you're wrong. That's the point. So, all right. So listen, you said his hotel was in Detroit, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, well, no. It wasn't in Detroit. There was a different city. God, I can't remember. It was the city that started with D. Also, it was.
Let me ask. Was it probably Dearborn?
Yes. That was it.
Okay. Too bad you didn't call us earlier. I could have my mom drive 15 minutes and go knock on his hotel room or something. So, okay. And do you know what type of hotel it was?
Yeah, it was the Radisson.
Okay, perfect. So, and what days was he actually there? Do you remember?
He got there on Thursday, and then he flew back on Friday.
Okay, great. So listen, sit tight. I'm going to need his phone number from you so you can give it to Shag, and then we'll call him when we come back, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. I'm trying to reach Mr. Jason please.
This is Jason.
Hi, Jason. My name is Jack Harlow. I'm calling from the Dearborn Radisson. I hope I'm not bothering you, but the reason I called is because one of our room attendants found a woman's earring under the bed in your room that you stayed at last week, and we wanted to let you know in case someone in your party was looking for it that it was recovered.
And you said it was a woman's earring?
Yes, so, I mean, not yours, obviously, but we thought maybe someone in your party may have lost it.
Actually, hang on. I could put you on with her right now.
Oh.
Just hold on a second.
Sure, no problem.
Hey, it's the hotel. I think they found her.
Hello.
Hi, this is Jack Harlow from the Dearborn Radisson. I think we found an earring that belongs to you.
I don't think I lost one.
Oh, okay. We weren't sure. We found it under the bed.
Yeah, I don't remember losing an earring. What does it look like?
It's a small gold hoop, and it's kind of a red stone accent to it.
No, that's not mine. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's why. Would you mind handing us over back to Mr. again, please?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Hang on. I don't know what they're talking about.
Hello?
Yeah, sorry about the confusion, Mr. We thought it was her earring because she said she stayed in the same room as you during your visit. I apologize for the mix-up.
Sure, no problem.
By the way, while I've got you on the phone, did you enjoy your stay with us?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, super. And your presentation went well?
Yeah, actually, it did. You guys did your homework. How'd you know about that?
Oh, the presentation? Actually, your wife told us about it. You remember her, right? Your wife?
Yeah, you remember your wife, the one you lied to and said that wasn't coming on a trip? And then you a chance to tell the truth about everything, you understand? You have one chance, and you're on the radio right now.
Well, what do you want me to say? I didn't do anything.
Okay, goodbye, Jason.
Melanie is gone. Hey, Jason?
Yes?
Hey, man, so to kind of clue you in here a little, this isn't actually the hotel. This is the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104. Right now, you're on Dirty Work Wednesday. Melanie asked us to call you to find out if this other person was in your room. That's
great. Hey, listen, thanks for ruining my marriage. I really appreciate that.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Didn't you do that when you had this other woman in your room?
The whole team was in my room. We worked on the presentation the night before.
We did it in my room. She didn't spend the night or anything.
Okay, so why didn't you just say that?
Because I shouldn't have to. You guys have no idea. My wife is f***ing crazy, and now you just gave her a reason to think I cheated.
Okay, but lying about your female coworker joining you on the trip, that didn't give her a reason already?
I lied because if I told her the truth, she probably would have booked her own flight and f***ing followed us here. I'm telling you, you guys have no idea. Like, this is a whole mess I got to deal with. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Language alert. Sorry, I should have told you language alert.
Gosh.
Okay.
It sounds, I don't know.
All right, listen. I know that I am the naive person on the show, and I am always the one who's wrong. But does anybody believe this guy? I kind of do.
Yeah, there's definitely potential to that.
Shaggy's shaking his
should,
head.
but he should have said that out the gate. Regardless, if he already knows that she's a nut, and I don't know.
He said she's crazy, right?
They always say that about us. We're all crazy.
Yeah, when we get caught, you're crazy, right?
I lied because if I told her the truth, she probably would have booked her own flight and f***ing followed us here.
Yeah, said she's crazy. But then again, we all thought she was crazy when she smelled the
pants.
Yeah,
You shouldn't have to. You guys have no idea. My wife is f***ing crazy, and now you just gave her a reason to think I cheated.
All right, so here's what's going on. Either he's right, he didn't cheat, and she is crazy.
Correct.
Or she's right,
and he cheated.
Or both. She is crazy, but he still cheated. That doesn't change the fact that he cheated.
Right.
What a mess.
What do you think here?
Oh, man.
Dirty Work Wednesdays on the air at 473-1045. Hi, who's this?
This is Kendra.
Hey, Kendra. First Dirty Work of the new year.
Yay!
What can we do for you?
Well, actually, it has to do with New Year's. I've been seeing this guy named Chris for a few months. We actually met on Halloween. And so I thought it would be a nice idea to invite him to spend New Year's Eve with me. My dad's company throws this huge party every year, and there's tons of food, free drinks, there's a band, everybody has a blast, and I've been going to it for years. So I was like, okay, invite Chris to come this year.
Okay, and what was his response?
Well, he was like, sure, sounds fun. So on Saturday, I shoot him a text telling him that I left him a ticket at the front desk of the hotel where the party is because he was going to meet me there after he got off work.
Okay.
And I get no text back from him. And I'm like, weird. But I just figured maybe he was too busy working to check his phone.
Right.
And, you know, that happens. Then the party starts, and I send him a picture in my dress. And I'm like, waiting for my New Year's kiss. And he still doesn't respond. And I'm like, what? Because it's around 9 o'clock and everyone's starting to ask if I brought a date. And I'm like, well, I think so. He's supposed to be here.
Yeah.
So I call and I get voicemail. So now I'm starting to think something's wrong. So I send him a text basically telling him to please call me. I'm worried. Nothing. So by 11 o'clock, I just decide to bail on the party, and I go home.
Oh, wow.
So you didn't even stay till midnight?
No, I was on my couch in my jammies watching the ball go down. Ugh, it was terrible. So the next morning, I finally get a message from him on Facebook. He tells me he got home from work and overslept. He set an alarm on his phone to wake him up to get ready, but he lost his phone and thinks he left it at work.
Well, that's legit. I mean, I've left my phone at work before. Speaking of somebody who's done this, and I've had to come back and get it, like all the way from home. Had to come back and get it.
Right, but I don't think that's what happened at all. I think he blew me off to go see his ex.
To go see who?
His ex.
Okay, all right. This story just got very interesting again. Okay, so you think he lied about the whole I lost my phone, all that?
Oh, yeah, I do. And here's why. I saw about a week ago that she texted him out of the blue and was like, do you have any plans this weekend?
Okay, all right. What is this girl's name, his ex?
Heather.
Heather, okay. So Heather texted him out of the blue.
Yes. So when I remembered that, I checked her Twitter after he sent me that Facebook message. And
Okay.
on New Year's Eve, she tweeted something like, best New Year's Eve surprise ever. And then hashtag, everything old is new again.
Wow, you hate this girl. So, all right, so everything old is new again, which could mean the start of a new year.
Or it could mean I got my ex back and we slept on New Year's together.
Yeah, that's what I think. I mean, I understand getting home from work and falling asleep, but not sleeping all night.
Yeah.
So this was this past weekend, but where are you now with Chris? Like, are you still together?
Well, I haven't talked to him since Sunday. I sent him a message that said I was really disappointed.
Okay, but you didn't bring up the ex or the lying or...
No, because I don't know if it's for sure, if he is or what.
Oh,
Yeah.
He is.
No, she's
He is.
right. No, she's right. We don't know. One random stupid tweet about the old is new again doesn't mean my ex came over and we totally did it on New Year's Eve. Okay, so what we need to know is where was he really on New Year's Eve and who was he with?
Yes.
Okay.
Because, I mean, your relationship pretty much depends on this, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
If we find out he really was with his ex and he blew you off, are you guys done?
Oh, yeah. I cannot start 2017 with another liar, so...
Okay, let me ask you a random question here because I'm going to need this info when we call him. What kind of vehicle does he drive?
He's got a pickup truck. It's red. Well, it's dark red. It's Alabama colors. He's got a license plate that says Bama TD on it.
Okay, cool. That'll help. When we come back, we're going to call him and we're going to get some answers. Now, do you want to stay on the line or do you want to hang up and listen?
Oh, no. I want to stay on the line.
Okay, cool. All right, well, we're going to call him when we come back. Remember, she thinks he was with his ex, someone named Heather. All right, everybody quiet.
Hello?
Yeah, can I speak to a Christopher, please?
This is Chris.
Hey, Chris, this is Detective Steve Gomez down at the 21st Precinct. I need to ask you some questions about a traffic incident that occurred the night of December 31st, which was this past Saturday. Now, don't worry, you're not in any trouble or anything. You weren't involved in this, but we think you might have witnessed this or been able to help us with some of the details. The reason I'm calling you is because your truck was seen near the intersection by one of our traffic cameras. So I'm trying to figure out if you saw anything. Now, you drive a red pickup, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and it's got the Alabama license plate. It's a Virginia license plate, but it says like Bama TD on it.
Bama TD3, actually. Yes, sir.
Okay, and what time would you say you were in your vehicle on Saturday night? Do you happen to remember?
I'm not 100% sure.
Well, it was New Year's Eve, if that helps. So maybe you were on your way to a party or something. Again, you're not in any trouble, I promise. We're just trying to piece together statements from witnesses.
Oh, okay. Yeah, New Year's Eve. I guess I was in my truck around 9.
9, okay. And do you remember where you were headed?
Yeah, to a friend's house.
Okay, to a friend's house. And can you possibly give me the friend's name? Because I've got to fill out everything in my report, and they want as many details as possible, I'm afraid. Do you remember what the friend's name is?
Sure. No problem. Her name is Heather.
Okay, and all right. And you said she's your girlfriend, or?
No, she's just a friend.
Okay.
Well, actually, she's my ex-girlfriend. They're sort of right.
Okay, all right, ex-girlfriend. So you spent New Year's Eve with your ex-girlfriend. You're a brave man.
Yeah, we're sort of working things out.
I gotcha. Okay. And what time did you leave her place, like to come back?
Oh, I didn't leave her place till the next day.
Okay, so you stayed there then?
Yeah, I wasn't going to be on the roads late night on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, of course. That's a smart call. Now, I do have one more question for you. Did you think you were going to get away with blowing off Kendra to see your ex and that she wasn't going to? This isn't actually the 21st precinct of anything. This is actually the Z Morning Zoo, and you're on Dirty Work Wednesday right now. And we have Kendra on the line with us. I'm sure she's got some questions for you.
Yeah. If you didn't want to go to the party with me, why couldn't you just be a fucking man about it and tell me? But no, you had to run up with your pathetic crybaby ex instead. You know she's using you, right? You know she's just going to keep you around until she finds somebody new, and then she's going to ditch you again, right?
Okay, that's not what happened, okay?
Right.
Look, Kendra, look, I told you I wasn't sure about going to the party.
No. You said you'd think about it. Then you said, I'm in. Then you blew me off without even a fucking phone call. I thought you ran that stupid truck into a fucking ditch.
Okay. What made you think that I wanted to spend New Year's Eve with your fucking dad and all his friends at some stupid party with all these old rich people?
Oh, we didn't have to do that. That's not even the point. We could have stayed home and watched movies on the couch. I wouldn't have cared. I just wanted to spend it with you. But instead, you went back to your lying crybaby ex-girlfriend so she can make you fall for her again and then shit all over you. Well, I hope you got what you wanted. Have a great new year, okay? You're already off to a great start.
Hey, this is Chris.
Hey, Chris, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Okay, so I brought this girl that I was dating over to my family's house for Thanksgiving, and something happened because now she doesn't want to see me anymore.
Wow. Okay, well, maybe next time don't serve that tofu turkey.
Yeah, I know, right? No, but like seriously, something happened, and I have no idea what it was.
Okay, so, all right, so let's reset here. You're dating this girl?
Well, I was.
Okay, and what's her name?
Jana.
Janet?
No, Jana, like Jana.
Okay. So how long were you and Jana dating?
Well, I met her at a Halloween party, so, about a month.
And you already invited her to your family's Thanksgiving? That's why she dumped you. Talk about putting the pressure on early.
No. We talked about that. Like, I told her, you seriously don't have to come. I know it's uncomfortable and all that. But the only reason why I invited her was because she was going to be alone on Thanksgiving. I mean,
Okay.
I told her, I'm just going to, say we're friends. There's no pressure on you or anything.
Okay.
I mean, she was cool with it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she made a dessert to bring.
Okay, so you're sure she wasn't, freaked out that a guy she's been dating less than a month said, come meet my family at Thanksgiving?
Like, nobody knew we were dating. She was cool with it.
Okay.
I mean, she told me she was, excited about it.
Okay, so she comes over, you have dinner, and she says at the Thanksgiving table, I don't want to see you anymore.
No, she didn't even make it to dinner. Okay, this is what happened, right? So I pick her up. We drive to my grandma's house in Suffolk. We're all there. She meets my parents. She meets my grandma. She's hanging out in the kitchen asking if she can help with anything. So I go downstairs to watch some football, and about, half an hour later, I get this text on my phone, and it's from her, and it says, hey, I'm out front. Will you come out for a sec? So I'm thinking, she's trying to pull a trick on me or something, So go out front, and she's standing in my grandma's garage, and she goes, I need to leave. Do you mind taking me home? And I'm like, is everything okay? She goes, no, I'm not feeling very well. Can you just go inside and get my jacket and take me home? And I'm like, okay, sure, no problem. So I go inside, I grab the coat, and I drive her home. And I'm like, do you want me to stay with you and take care of you? And she said, no, I'll be fine. Just go back to your family and have dinner. I'm sorry about all this.
Huh.
So after a few minutes, arguing that I should stay, she's like, "Please don't. Please just go back to your family."
Maybe she had the bubble guts or something. Maybe she was having digestive problems.
Or maybe she already shit her pants and she didn't want you to know about it.
I wasn't trying to say it like that. Thank you, Dr. Ashley. That's very classy of you.
I'm just saying, it happens to girls too. Shit happens.
Okay, so you take her home, but you said she told you I don't want to see you anymore. That's not what it sounds like to me.
So wait, hold on. There's more. So the next day, I ask her how she's feeling, and I tell her my family made her a plate of food, and if she wants, I can bring it over. And she's no thanks. I'm still pretty sick. So now I'm feeling genuinely bad about it. So I keep checking up on her, and every time I text her, it's taking her longer to get back to me.
Huh.
But no, I'm thinking maybe she's getting rest or something. you know? And then finally, on Sunday night, I get a long text from her telling me that I'm a great guy and going to make some lucky girl really happy, but she's not that girl, and we should stop seeing each other. So I'm like, what the hell? So I call her mostly because I'm pissed that she would text something like that instead of telling me to my face.
Yeah.
And she doesn't answer at all.
See, I could understand, like, if a girl used a guy, went to his Thanksgiving dinner, ate all the food, took home leftovers, and then dumped him. But this, I don't understand.
Yeah, right? So speaking of dinner, like, I got, like, thinking, what did I say? Like, what did I do to make this girl no longer want to date me?
Yeah.
It's like, before the dinner, she was totally fine. She really liked me. We had a good thing going. But as soon as I take it to my grandma, she's like, we need to go now. Oh, and also, I don't want to ever see you again.
Right,
like,
right. So your theory is that something happened at this dinner that made her change her mind about everything.
Yes, but I don't know what it was because she won't answer my phone call.
Okay.
But did you ask her about it? Because I could totally see her, you know, maybe she was trying to help in the kitchen and maybe one of the women that was in there as well said something to her and rubbed her the wrong way. I mean, I know at my Thanksgiving, when the women get, you know, all the drinks are flowing and everything, people start getting catty and feelings get hurt.
Well, you know, I asked my mom when I got back. I was like, okay, so did anybody say anything to Jana that might have upset her? And they were all like, no.
Did you bring a girl to Thanksgiving last year? Like, did you have another girlfriend last year?
No.
Okay, because I was going to say, I went to dinner with this one Thanksgiving many years ago, this guy's family, and his mom called me his ex-girlfriend's name. Yeah, needless to say, we weren't together much longer after that.
Okay, so Chris, what do you want us to do here? Do you want us to call up Jana and find out what happened?
I mean, I was hoping you could, seeing as she won't answer my call.
Okay. Have you thought about just going over there, like confronting her face to face?
Yeah, but like, what if it was something embarrassing, like you guys said? I'm not trying to make it, like, worse for her.
Okay, but if she wouldn't admit to crapping her pants to you in person, I don't know what makes you think she's going to do it on the radio in front of everybody listening.
Yeah, I don't think that's what happened.
Okay.
Did you smell her?
So we're going to call her up and see if we can get the true story here. Before we do this, I have to ask you, Chris, what do you think the reason is?
I don't know. I've been trying to
Okay.
figure it out for, like, almost a week.
Okay.
I mean, if I knew, I wouldn't be calling you guys, you know?
Sure, of course. What do you think?
I mean, I think, like, either someone in the kitchen got catty and she overheard them talking about her, or, you know, maybe she got a text from somebody else during the dinner with a better offer, you know?
I didn't think about the overhearing part. That could be it.
Yeah.
Like she could have dipped out of the kitchen for a second,
And then she heard them say
somebody say,
something,
"Well,
yeah.
look at the clothes on this one," or
Yeah.
something, you know. Okay, so Chris, get her number for us, and then we're going to call her when we come back. This will be Jana's number. What if it was? What if it was like, I know your cousin. We used to date.
Yeah.
It was the worst relationship of my life.
Or I know something embarrassing about your cousin.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hi, good morning. I'm calling to speak to Jana, please.
this is Jana.
Hey, Jana, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104. How are you today?
Who is this?
This is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick and Ashley on Z104.
Okay, and you're calling me because why?
Well, we're calling you because we're hoping you can answer a question for us.
Oh God, no, I'm not really like the smart person in the morning. I'm not really. good at
This is not a trivia question. In fact, this question you definitely know the answer to. In fact, you might be the only person who knows the real answer to this question.
Okay. So what's this question?
So we heard from Chris earlier this morning, and he was telling us about how you went to his family's house for Thanksgiving, but you weren't really feeling too well, and you had to leave suddenly.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's not why you really had to leave, was it?
I had to leave because I was feeling uncomfortable.
Okay, uncomfortable because you had some bad spinach dip, or a different kind of uncomfortable?
A different kind. Is he listening right now? Is that what this is?
No, he's not listening, but he did tell us that you broke things off with him shortly afterwards.
Yeah, and honestly, he's a really great guy. But I'm sure he didn't really have too many nice things to say about me.
Actually, he said some very nice things about you, and he just wanted to know what happened at his grandma's house that made you feel so uncomfortable that you had to leave so suddenly.
No, I just wasn't feeling comfortable there.
Okay, well, we covered that. But you said it wasn't food or anything. Did something happen at this dinner that we don't know about?
I mean, I really don't think it's anything that he's going to want people talking about on the radio. So.
Well, now hold on. He's the one who called us, so he doesn't care. Mm-hmm. He told us he doesn't care what you say as long as it's the truth.
Yeah, well, he probably doesn't want this story on the air. I'm just telling you.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We're recording this conversation right now, so tell us what happened. We'll play it for him, and then we'll let him decide if he wants it on the air.
I mean, all he really wants to know is, like, did somebody in his family offend you? He's just worried about that.
No, it's nothing like that at all. It's just all right, so you guys are going to record this first?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, so this is what happened. I was at his grandma's house, and everybody was super nice to me. I was in the kitchen, and then some people walk in the house, and I'm guessing it's his uncle and maybe his aunt. Anyway, I sort of recognized them right away.
Okay. Now where did you recognize them from?
All right, so you're gonna tell him, right, that I'm sorry about this, and he's gonna get a chance to listen to this.
We are going to do that. Yes.
All right. So his aunt and uncle are swingers, and I know them, like, personally.
Oh. Okay. So his aunt and uncle are swingers, and you know them because
I know them.
Okay. But you know them because
I know them very, very well.
I see. Okay. So because of that,
I snuck out the door on the side of the house before that they could see me because I asked Chris to get me the hell out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, of course.
I saw them, but they didn't see me.
Well, yeah, and that would be uncomfortable sitting with the guy you're dating, and then across the table, his uncle is like, "Hey, let me tell you what me and your aunt and you have in common."
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know.
Okay, so was that the reason you broke up? I mean, you can't get around something like that?
Okay, well, you just have to understand something about that lifestyle, okay? So it's not very open. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of a secret. People don't talk about it a lot. And there's no way I could date him and then, like, keep it a secret that I know his uncle and his aunt. Super weird, right?
Yeah.
And I would have always been thinking, like, he needs to know this. You know what I'm saying? It would not have worked out.
Okay. So the old aunt and uncle swingy routine, I guess.
Swingy.
So
I told you would never guess it, and it wasn't that, like,
Yeah, no, I wouldn't know. I would have never guessed that. So you said you know them very well. Now, does that mean you know them both very well?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, it is the holiday time of the year, and sharing is caring.
I don't think that's the type of family gathering I think anyone's looking for.
Sure it is. You just, you do it Secret Santa style. Like, everybody draws a name, and then it's like, oh, you're up. Your turn.
No, that's only going to work until Chris draws his uncle's name.
Well, I mean, not all Secret Santa gifts are going to be good ones.
Hi, this is Courtney.
Hey, Courtney, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Well, I need to know if the person who keeps texting my husband is really who he says he is.
Oh, okay. So somebody keeps texting your husband? What's his name? Well, what is your husband's name?
It's Ben.
Okay, and how long have you guys been married?
4 years.
Okay, and you said somebody keeps texting him?
Yeah. And he keeps saying that it's one of his coworkers named Mark, and then when it comes up in his phone, it says Mark. But I don't know. I don't think that's who it really is.
Okay, and why not?
First of all, the person, this Mark, keeps texting him even after work is done at the end of the day. Like when we're watching TV in bed, he'll get a text, or on the weekends, he gets a ton of texts from this person.
Okay, so either somebody at work is obsessed with him, or it's not who we think it is.
Exactly. Yeah. And
the reason that I don't even think that it's a guy, because whoever is texting him is using a ton of emojis. And I mean, I've seen some of the messages that he gets, and it's just like, it doesn't look like anything that a guy would text to another guy.
Yeah, I got to say, as much as I use emojis, I don't use them very often when I'm texting other dudes.
Yeah.
Like, unless it's the laugh cry emoji, which I use with everybody.
No, it's not it's the ones that are like the face winking with the tongue sticking out and the surprise face. And
I am not using winky emojis with another dude. So, okay, so quick question. You have seen these conversations?
No. I have only seen the little notifications that pop up on his screen at the top.
Okay.
But I know the phone number of whoever it is.
You do? Now, how do you know that?
Because at first, when he started getting the messages, it was just a phone number, right? And I didn't pay any attention to it because I really did think that it was someone from his work, because that made sense. But then after he kept getting texts from that same number over and over, I was like, I'm going to remember this number, like just my gut, right? And it was actually easy because part of the number is the address that I used to live at when I was a kid, so that was like a little memory helper. And then after a while, I guess he just put Mark down for the contact because that's what...
Okay, but you have this person's number then?
Yes.
Did you try to call it?
No, because I would like you guys to do that, and then I could listen to what he says to this person.
Okay, so sort of like a three-way call, and you want to listen in.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so stand by. We're going to need that number, and then when we get it, Shag, just text this Mark or whoever it is, or Ashley, why don't you do it? Ashley, just text and say, hey, it's Ben. I lost my phone. Can you call me at work real quick? And then give Mark or whoever Mark is the hotline number.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, Courtney, I'm going to get that number from you, and then we'll call Ben and whoever this person is when we come back, okay?
Okay.
Whoever this person is, Mark or whatever. So we texted them and said, hey, it's Ben, lost my phone. Can you call me at work real quick? Here's the number. And the number was our hotline. Well, as some of you pointed out, if this really is Mark from work.
If they work together, they know the work number, so.
Yeah, he's going to go, that's not our work number.
Yeah.
We work together. Our work numbers. Anyways, so when we figured that out, after we sent the text, we all kind of looked at each other like, oh, crap. And we waited. And we waited during the commercial break, and the phone did not ring. And so I said to Ashley, I said, well, it really is Mark from his work then. He's probably calling their work right now going, what are you doing at work so early or whatever? And then about, I don't know, a minute into the Zayn song Pillow Talk, our hotline rang.
It was blinking.
And I'm going to play you exactly what we heard when that hotline rang. Hang on a second. Let me load it up for you.
Hotline rang.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Hang on a second. Oh, did I lose it? Hang on a second. I know I recorded it. Hang on, let me find it real quick. Let's see.
I know. I would drag you into the bathroom, and then I saw the light blinking. I was like, oh, my God.
There it is. Okay.
We need to get this.
All right, here it is. I got it.
Okay.
So this is me answering and saying Vandelay Industries, and then listen to what happened for the rest of this phone call. By the way, I'll let you decide if Mark is really Mark. Vandelay Industries.
Yeah, I'm looking for Ben.
Sure, no problem. May I ask who's calling?
Yeah, it's Michelle.
Michelle, okay. Stand by. I'm going to ring him up for you.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hey.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I thought you said you worked for insurance.
I do.
Well, what's a Vandal Industries, or what is it?
Who? I never heard of that.
Oh, never mind. No, never mind. So what are you doing?
Nothing really. Hey, how'd everything go this weekend?
Oh, it was good. Like stressful, but good.
That's good. Good to hear. Are we still trying for Thursday night?
Yeah, I mean, if you still want to, can you still come then? Or because I know you said
heck yeah.
But
I mean, what do you want me to bring? Some wine, some appetizers, some beer.
No,
I don't know.
Bring anything. I mean, I'll have all this stuff, and plus my roommate's going to be there too with her boyfriend, so we have like everything.
Okay.
So she'll be there with him,
nice.
and then if you want to come, it'll be just like a double date, but like super chill. Oh, so I guess I won't have to make dinner on Thursday then? Oh, snap! Hello? Hello? You must be Mark, my husband's friend from work.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
Did you want to introduce your friend Mark to me, honey? Want to do that?
Okay, what is going on? Hello, Ben?
Nothing. Just hang up. I'll explain later.
No, you explain now if you want. I don't mind. I mean, I want to meet Mark. He sounds like a really fun guy.
Who the hell are you?
First of all, watch your mouth. I'm his wife. You want to tell me who you are?
Wait, your wife? I thought she was your ex-wife.
Wait, you said you were divorced?
Michelle, just hang up. I will call you later.
Yeah. Go ahead and hang up, Michelle. Ben's got a lot to do today. Like, maybe get a divorce from his wife, who he's still married to.
Okay, seriously, I really have no idea what the hell is going on. Just call me later.
Okay, bye, Mark. It was so great meeting you.
Call me later.
Oh, wow. Okay, so, Ben.
Hello?
Yeah. Ben, listen, this is actually the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick, Ashley, and Shaggy. Right now, you're on Dirty Work Wednesday.
What?
Yeah. So, who is this Michelle person? Because it's obviously not Mark.
Wait. Am I on the radio right now?
Yes.
Okay, goodbye.
All right, so Ben is gone, and now we know that Mark is really Michelle. Courtney, do you know who this Michelle person is?
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay.
She sounded like she was really young, too, like the way she described dinner and meeting her roommate and super chill.
That's what I thought. She sounded like she almost like she had an apartment, and this was going to be like her first time having guys over to make them dinner or something.
Yeah.
And all I know is that he told this girl that I was his ex-wife. I have absolutely no problem accommodating him with that.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So at this point, are you going to let him try to explain all this, or are you just going to bail on him?
No, he's going to explain it. He's going to explain all of this to me. You can be sure about